Well, when you think of people with heart problems, you may think of someone who is older or overweight, but kids can experience problems with their hearts as well, and sadly, they can be deadly. 6 News anchor Lori Tucker joins us with more in tonight's Caring for Our Kids.
We know there have been several incidents, unfortunately, in recent years here in East Tennessee where children have suddenly gone into cardiac arrest. You may remember Tanner Jamison, the 13-year-old Blount County teen who died suddenly in 2009 during a middle school basketball game from cardiac arrhythmia. That's a condition where the heart beats irregularly. And then later that year, 17-year-old Jake Logue died during a high school football game. The Tri-City school Logue attended was actually playing at West High here in Knoxville. Doctors say he suffered cardiac arrest and died on the field. And just last year, a Central High School football coach saved the life of Hunter Helton. Helton collapsed during basketball practice. His coaches performed CPR and used an automated external defibrillator. Both combinations saved his life. Well, Craig Kendall with Children's Hospital joins us now. And Craig, you're working very hard with some people to help save the lives of children with heart problems through Project Adam. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, let's explain to parents out there what cardiac arrest is and what the signs and symptoms are, if there are some.
Right. Well, sudden cardiac arrest is basically just an abrupt loss of heart function, and it can be triggered for various reasons, but regardless of the reason that triggers it, it basically will just throw the heart into an abnormal rhythm. And the rhythm it gets thrown into is basically a class of rhythm that will just cause the heart immediately to be unable to pump blood out.
Just to stop.
Just to stop.
Any warning signs we parents can look for?
No, the best thing as parents, talk about family history. You know, if you know you have family members who have died unexpectedly at a young age, or if you have family members who were treated for a cardiac arrhythmia, there are some things that are inherited and passed down through generation. There are some muscle diseases of the heart that can be passed down. Outside of that, the best thing to do as far as signs and symptoms really all have to do with exercise and physical exertion. If your kids are complaining of chest pain, dizziness, they feel faint, if they would happen to faint during exercise, if they do have palpitations or tell you they feel like their heart skipped a beat or something during exercise, those are warning signs. You know, a lot of those cases still get worked up and they'll all stem from something very benign, but then again, it could be an indication to us that we found an early sign.
Get them checked, get them checked. All right, what is Project Adam, and you know, how is it addressing the problem of sudden cardiac arrest?
Well, Project Adam is a program offered through East Tennessee Children's Hospital and Knoxville Pediatric Cardiology, and the goal in our mission is to be able to get out and educate and place AEDs in schools.
All right. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. And we have just a little bit of time before I let you go. I want to underscore the fact that in Hunter Helton's case, the one who survived here, he had both, as I mentioned, CPR and the defibrillator. It is so important not just to know CPR, but know the proper technique. And sometimes the chest compressions are enough, yes?
It's really the combination of two. Sudden cardiac arrest, if it goes untreated, if you do nothing, death is almost for sure. Compressions alone will give about a 5% chance of survival. If you can act quickly within 3 to 5 minutes with a defibrillator and good compressions, the odds of survival shoot up to about 75%.
Okay, I know a lot of people are afraid of the breathing component, so the compressions and the defibrillator.
Yes, if nothing else, do compressions, and don't stop doing compressions until first responders can arrive.
All right, thank you so much. Such good advice. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
All right, and we want to remind you, if you have a question about your child's health, just send me an email at ltucker@wate.com. And then be sure to tune in every Thursday here on 6 News at 5:30. You never know, we just might use your question on the air. Kristen.